Welcome to all. See, let us continue our class on differentiation. See, in our previous class, we have worked out some of the examples on finding the derivative of dy by dx by using logarithmic differentiation. Also, we have used the properties of logs. See, in this class, let us continue and go for next topic here. See, parametric differentiation. So this is another important concept in differentiation. So what do you mean by parametric differentiation, and how can we differentiate such functions? Okay, so let us know what do you mean by parametric form. See, parametric form means, I have written the definition. Observe the definition. Afterwards, we can take up the examples. See, parametric form means, so we know. So here functions of the form, see, y is equal to f of x, where this y is called a dependent variable and this x is called independent variable. So whenever we write a function, make sure that that function is of the form y is equal to f of x. This thing we know here. See, if the variables x and y, see these x and y, the independent and dependent variables will be present. So these variables x and y of a function, okay, so x and y of a function are expressed as the functions of other variable. See, if x and y are expressed as a function of other variable, say that variable may be t or theta, then the function is said to be defined in parametric form. For example, see, so I will take this x, okay, so this x is equal to, I will write one example, say sine t. See, y is equal to, I will write another one, say cos t. So observe these two examples, just I have written for understanding sake here. See, this is independent variable. See, x is expressed as a function of t, see here, t, and y is expressed as a function of t. So that is, the independent variable x is expressed, see, expressed in the form of other variable, see, another variable, say t or theta. So I used the notation t in this case. So for example, this one. So, and a dependent variable y is expressed as a function of, say, t. So both dependent and independent variables are expressed as a function of other variable. So such functions are called parametric functions, or they are in parametric form. So the functions are said to be in parametric form. See here, let me write another example. So if I write, see, x is equal to, see, a cos theta, then y is equal to something, say, a sin theta. See, here also we can observe that, see, x, that is independent variable and dependent variable, both x and y have been expressed in the form of, say, another variable, that is theta. Okay, so this a is constant. So observe here. So such type of functions are called parametric form. They are in parametric form. So in this session, let us learn how to differentiate such functions. See, so here that other variable, see, another variable, this t or theta. So this variable is called what? Parameter. So in which we express the dependent and independent variables. That notation is called parameter. See, here t is called parameter because x and y are expressed in terms of t. So here I have used the notation theta. So x and y are expressed in terms of theta. So theta is called what? Parameter. Okay. So to differentiate such functions, so what is the method we follow here to differentiate? See, this is called parametric differentiation. Okay. See here, x is written in the form of, see, another variable t. Here x is expressed in the form of theta. So what we have to do, see here, x is given. Okay, let me take up this example here. So let us this differentiate this with respect to, see, which variable x is expressed as a function of t. So differentiate with respect to that variable, that parameter. So whatever the parameter we have written, differentiate that given function with respect to that parameter. Here parameter is t, so I am differentiating both sides with respect to t. So on the left hand side I will get what? Dx by dx by dt. So on the right hand side also I can write the derivative of sin t. So derivative of sin t is what? Cos t. Then for the next function, see, here also we can differentiate both sides with respect to t. I will get dy by dt. So derivative of cos t is what? Minus sin t. See, I got dx by dt and I got dy by dt. So what I want? See, I want dy by dx. See, our aim is to find the derivative. See, dy by dx. So derivative. So derivative can be found out by, see, so here derivative of y with respect to x. So that means, so I can do it as, see, dy by dt divided by, so I can divide this by dx by dt. Okay, so this way we can do the parametric differentiation. See, dy by dx can be obtained by dividing dy by dt by dx by dt. So that can be written as dy by dt whole divided by dx by dt. Of course, denominator should not be equal to 0 here. So I can substitute here. So dy by dt is what? Minus sin t divided by this dx by dt is what? Cos t. So that is, I will keep minus as it is, sin t by cos t, sin by cos, that is what? Tan t. So this is my derivative for the given parametric functions. So in this way, you can differentiate the parametric functions. Okay, see, if the variables x and y of a function are expressed as the function of another variable, say t or theta, whatever the notation may be, then the function is said to be defined in parametric form. Such functions are called parametric functions. Okay, so the notation is what? Dy by dx is equal to dy by dt divided by dx by dt. So I have taken this example to show the parametric function. So in this way we can find the derivatives of the given parametric forms. So functions will be in parametric form. So such differentiation is called parametric differentiation. So let us consider some more examples or some more parametric functions. Okay, so let me consider another example. Okay, second example. So if x is equal to, see, given example is, if x is equal to 8t square, y is equal to 2at, find dy by dx. See, this is very simple example. You can take this as, say, 2 marks. Okay, see, which type of functions are these? See, these are parametric functions. So how we can say this is a parametric function? See, here both the given functions are expressed as dependent variable y is expressed as a function of t, and the independent variable is also expressed as a function of t. This a is constant. Okay, so x is a function of t and y is a function of t, so parametric forms. So I can consider this, see, x is equal to 8t square. So differentiate both sides with respect to x. So what is this? See, dx by, this becomes dx by dt. Then see, I will keep this a as it is. See, derivative of t square. So here differentiating means what? See, I am applying differential operator. What is the differential operator? D by dt. So derivative of t square with respect to, okay, derivative of t square with respect to t. See, what is the parameter here? T. So we have to differentiate both sides with respect to that parameter. So we have expressed in terms of t. Therefore, we have to differentiate with respect to t only. So that is dx by dt is equal to, so I will write a as it is. See, derivative of t square. What is the derivative of t square? That is d by dt of t square, means we can use the power rule. So 2t, okay, derivative of t square with respect to t is 2t. So derivative of x to the power of n is equal to n into x to the power of n minus 1. So we can write it as 2t. So that becomes what? 2t. So write it properly. So 2at. So this dx by dt is what? 2at. Then let us consider another function. See, y is equal to 2at. Then once again differentiate with respect to x here. Then I will, okay, not x. This is differentiate with respect to the parameter t. So then I will get dy by dt. See, this entire 2a is constant. See, 2a into, see, derivative of t. Okay, derivative of t with respect to t. So what is the derivative of t with respect to same t? That is 1. That is 2a into 1. So that will be what? 2a. Then we want to find the derivative. So right, so we can use this, see, dy by dx is equal to dy by dt all divided by, okay, write this one, dy by dt is equal to dy by, see, dy by dx is equal to dy by dt, okay, let me write this, dy by dt divided by dx by dt. So let us substitute this, dy by dt. So dy by dt is what? 2a divided by this dx by dt is what? 2at. Okay, so 2a. So this 2a get cancelled, the numerator will get 1 divided by the denominator I got t. So this is the derivative of the given parametric functions. So in this way we can obtain the derivative. So you can remember this. If you want the derivative, so derivative of y with respect to the parameter divided by derivative of x with respect to the parameter. So I have written in the division form. So this expression can also be written in the multiplication form also. Okay, let us take up another example. Okay, second one. Let me take up this third one. Find dy by dx if x is equal to this one, y is equal to, okay, x is equal to a into theta plus sin theta. So this is given as a first function, and this is a into 1 minus cos theta. Okay, let us consider the next example. See, find dy by dx. Find dy by dx derivative if x is equal to, see the right hand side here, a into theta plus sin theta, and y is equal to a into 1 minus cos theta. See here x and y, so dependent variable and independent variable both are expressed so as a functions of theta. So here what is the parameter here? Parameter is theta. So that's why these are called parametric functions. So let us take up first one. So what is given here? See, x is equal to a into theta plus sin theta. Okay. So observe carefully, differentiating both sides with respect to not t. So we have expressed in terms of theta. So you have to differentiate with respect to the parameter. So whatever the parameter is given in the function, so that parameter is theta. So I am differentiating both sides with respect to theta. So then this x becomes what? Dx by d theta on the left hand side. So now my differential operator is what? D by d theta. Generally we say d by dx. Okay, this is d by d theta. So derivative of, see, right hand side. So here we have to be very careful here. See, we don't have to differentiate a. I will write a as it is. Okay, a. So I have to differentiate the inside quantity. There are two terms. So a into derivative of theta with respect to theta is what? 1. Observe this. Derivative of theta with respect to theta. Derivative of theta with respect to this theta. That is 1. That's why I have written this. See, plus derivative of sin theta. Derivative of sin theta is what? Cos theta. So that's it. That is the derivative of the first function. So then see, this y is equal to a into 1 minus cos theta. This is a given function. So I can differentiate. Okay, differentiate both sides is understood. Differentiate with respect to with respect to theta. Okay, let me differentiate with respect to theta. Then what I will get? See, dy by d theta. See, here also I can write a as it is. See, observe carefully. So we are differentiating with respect to theta. So what is the derivative of 1 with respect to theta? So 1 is a constant. So derivative of constant is 1, 0. Then see here, minus is already is given here. So here I will write minus as it is. See, minus. So derivative of cos theta. I haven't written the derivative of cos theta. Now I will write the derivative of cos theta. See, derivative of cos theta is what? Minus sin theta. So 1 minus is already here. See, minus sin theta. So it will be what? A. So this will minus into minus plus. See, a into, see, minus into minus plus, that will be a sin theta. Only sin theta. A sin. This is dy by dt. D theta. Okay, dy by d theta is equal to a sin theta. Minus into minus plus, that will be sin theta only. Now we want to find the derivative. See, derivative is equal to. So how can we write this? Parametric differentiation. Okay. So we want dy by dx. So that dy by dx can be written as, see, dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. Okay. See, dy, see, y dy by d theta, then dx by d theta. So dy by d theta means what? So this is a sin theta whole divided by, then dx by d theta is a into 1 plus, see, I can substitute the derivatives here. Okay, so here a get cancels, so we get sin theta in the numerator, and in the denominator 1 plus cos theta. So here we can leave at this step. This will be our final answer. Otherwise, if it is possible to use some trigonometric formulas, basic formulas, we can use it. See, sin theta, off angle formula. The sin theta can be written as what? 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2 whole divided by then this 1 plus cos theta. This is also, you can write 1 plus cos theta as 2 cos square theta by 2. So that is the off angle formula. So here you can cancel 2 and 1 cos theta by 2 get cancelled. See, sin divided by cos, sin theta by 2 by cos theta by 2, that is what? Tan theta by 2. So sin by cos, so I will get the ratio as tan theta by 2. This is the derivative of the given function. Okay, so in this way we can differentiate the parametric functions. So let us consider another problem of this kind. Okay, the question is find dy by dx. Okay, let me write it another one. Find dy by dx if x is equal to sin t, then x is equal to y is equal to, okay, cos 2t. So this is also, so this is the next example. So we can call it as, this is a 2 marks question. Find dy by dx if, see, x is expressed as in the form of parameter t and y is expressed in the form of parameter t. So t is the parameter. We have to differentiate both x and y with respect to t. Okay, so in the previous example, theta was given, so we have differentiated with respect to theta. For these two functions, we have to differentiate with respect to t. So then, so you take this one, x is equal to sin t. So this differentiate with respect to t. Then I will get what? Dx by dt. So derivative of sin t is what? Cos t. Then you take cos 2t. Then differentiate with respect to t. See, dy by dt on the left hand side. See, whenever writing the right hand side, observe carefully. What is the differential operator here? Here the differential operator is d by dt. See, what is the derivative of cos? Okay, cos 2t. So derivative of cos function is, derivative of cos x is what? Minus sin x. So I can write this minus sin, say 2t. So this is inner quantity, see inner quantity, chain rule. So then derivative of 2t. So derivative of cos is what? Minus sin 2t into derivative of 2t. See, I will write it here. You need not write here, see. So derivative of 2t means this 2 can be taken outside. Derivative of t with respect to t is 1, 2 into 1, that is 2. So I can write only 2 here. So that will be minus 2 sin 2t. So directly you can write this, minus 2 sin 2t. So we want what? Derivative dy by dx. That can be written as, say, dy by dt divided by the denominator dx by dt. See, dy by dt is what? Minus 2 sin 2t divided by this dx by dt is what? Cos t. Okay, so this will be the derivative. Okay, see here, this is 2t and this is t. Okay, we cannot do anything. Minus 2 sin 2t divided by cos t. Otherwise, we can use the formula for sin 2t. Okay, and we can make the simplification. Okay, let us consider another example and find out the derivative of given parametric functions. Okay, so let me write the another one here. So if x is equal to okay, if x is equal to 2at square, y is equal to a t to the power of 4. So this can be written as fifth problem. Okay, so 2 marks problem here. See, x is expressed in terms of t, y is expressed in terms of t. So these are called parametric functions. So how can we differentiate it? How can we obtain the derivative? So here we have to differentiate both the given functions with respect to t. So this differentiate with respect to t here. So I will get what? So differentiate this with respect to t. So I will get dx by dt. See, this 2a, entire 2a, you don't have to do anything. 2a, I will write it 2a as it is. So derivative of t square. So we know dy dt, that is derivative of t square, power rule, you can get what? 2t. So that is 2t. So 2 into 2, 4, that will be what? 4at. Then, see, another function y is equal to a into c, t to the power of 4 is given. So differentiate both sides with respect to once again t. Then we will get what? Dy by dt. So that a as it is. Once again use the power formula for this t to the power of 4, that will be what? 4t cube. N into a to the power of n minus 1. So 1 less than here. So 4, 3. A. So that will be what? 4a t cube. So we want dy by dx. So how do you write derivative? That is dy by dt divided by dx by dt. So dy by dt is, we have obtained 4at cube divided by, see this dx by dt is what, 4at. So see the similar terms, okay, same terms, equal terms, see 4 get cancels, a get cancels, so t cube divided by t, so can consider the power as 1, so t cube divided by t means, so t to the power of 3 minus 1, so that will be what, t square. So derivative is t square. So I can subtract the powers here. So we get the answer as t square. So in this way we can do the parametric differentiation. So let us consider another example. Okay. So if x is equal to a into theta minus sin theta, and y is equal to a into 1 plus cos theta. See 1 plus cos theta. Then see, find dy by dx. Okay, this I can call it as sixth one. See, find dy by dx if x is equal to a into theta minus sin theta, y is equal to a into 1 plus cos theta. So find the derivative. Okay. Okay, let me write this a into theta minus sin theta. Okay, here parameter is what? So parameter is theta. So differentiate with respect to theta. So we'll get dx by d theta. See, don't have to do anything. See, simply write a as it is. So a into, see, derivative of theta with respect to theta is what? 1. So that 1 minus derivative of sin theta is what? Cos theta. Okay, only one step here. Then next you can write y is equal to a into 1 plus cos theta is given. So once again you differentiate with respect to theta. So we'll get what? Dy by d theta. See, this a I will write it as it is. See, derivative of 1 with respect to theta, the constant, that is 0. Derivative of cos theta. See here, derivative of cos theta is what? Minus sin theta. So that I will write it here, minus sin theta. So because here plus is there, derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta. So 0 minus sin theta, that is minus sin theta. So overall I can write it as minus, see, a sin theta. Then we want to get the derivative here. See, dy by d theta divided by, see this dx by d theta. So that dy by d theta, you substitute this thing, see, minus a sin theta whole divided by, this one is a into 1 minus cos theta. Okay, so I substituted all the derivatives here. So in a same quantity get cancels, so I will get minus as it is. See, sin theta, this sin theta can be written as, once again, off angle formula, submultiple angle. How do you write sin theta? So one of the previous problems we have done it, 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. I can write this sin theta as 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2, and see here 1 minus cos theta is there, that I can write it as 2 sin square theta by 2. Okay, then see, this 2 get cancels and sin theta by 2 get cancelled. See, cos theta by 2 divided by sin theta by 2. Cos by sin, that is what? Cot. So that is, minus sign is there, see, minus cot theta by 2. See here, cos theta by 2 divided by 1 sin theta by 2, that is my cot, minus negative sign is there, cot theta by 2. So that will be the derivative of the given function. Okay, so in this way we can get the derivatives of parametric functions. Okay, let me consider another problem. Okay, find dy by dx if x equals a secant theta, y is equal to, another one is b tan theta. Okay, this one is, you can take this as next problem. Okay, x is expressed in the form of theta. X and y are both expressed in the form of theta. Once again, they are parametric functions. So you differentiate this with respect to theta. Okay, differentiate with respect to theta. So we'll get dx by d theta. Okay, a as it is. So derivative of secant theta. So derivative of secant theta is what? So derivative of secant theta with respect to theta. So that is derivative of secant theta is what? Secant theta into tan theta. Derivative of secant x, we know, secant x into tan x. So that's it. So here you differentiate so differentiate with respect to theta, we'll get dy by d theta. So I'll write b as it is. See, derivative of tan theta. So derivative of tan theta with respect to theta. So we have to remember the basic formulas. So derivatives of trigonometric functions. Derivative of tan x is secant square x. So derivative of tan theta is what? Secant square theta. So now we want to get what? Derivative. See, dy by dx. So that can be written as what? Dy by, see, d theta divided by what? Dx by d theta. So you substitute this dy by d theta. See, b secant square theta divided by this one is b secant theta into tan theta. So then one secant theta get cancels here. So I will get what? B secant theta divided by this here remains as it is. This is what? Tan theta. So we can stop at this stage. Otherwise we can simplify it. Say secant theta can be written as 1 by cos theta. Then this sin theta can be written as, sorry, tan theta can be written as sin by cos. Then we can make the simplifications also. So otherwise we can stop at this step. So it is for 2 marks question. So let us write at this step. Okay. So in this way we can obtain the derivatives. Then, so let me consider another problem here. See, if x is equal to 4t and y is equal to, see, 4 divided by t. So these are the given functions here. So let me mark it this 8th one. Okay. See, find dy by dx if x is equal to 4t, y is equal to 4 by t. Obviously here the parameter is t. Okay, differentiate, see, we have to write this. So x is equal to 4t. So now if you differentiate this with respect to t, what happens here? Dx by dt on the left hand side. Then see, I can write this, differentiate with respect to t. Then see, 4 into, see, derivative of t with respect to t is 1. So 4 into 1, that is 4. Then see, y is equal to 4 by t. See here, we have to be careful. See here, lot of students will make mistake here. See, dy by dt. Okay, that I will write it as it is. See, what about the right hand side? See, I am applying, see, differentiating with respect to t means d by dt of, see, 4 by t. Okay, this 4 can be taken outside. 4 into, see, derivative of 1 by t. Okay, see, 4 into derivative of 1 by t. What is the derivative of 1 by t? See, we must remember the standard results. Derivative of 1 by t, that is, see, derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. So derivative of 1 by t is what? Minus 1 by, instead of x there is t, 1 by t square. That will be what? 4 into minus 1 by t square, this minus 4 by t square. So I can write this as, say, I am writing directly. So derivative of 4 by t, I have obtained the derivative of 4 by t as minus 4 by t square. That's why I write directly. Minus 4 by, see, minus 4 by t square. That is the derivative of 1 by t. See, derivative of 1 by t is minus 1 by t square. Multiplying 4 is minus 4 divided by t square. I have written it there. So then, okay, we can obtain the dy by derivative, dy by dx. That is dy by dt divided by what? Dx by dt. See, dy by dt is just, we have, see, 4 by this one. Then dx by dt is what? So this is 4. So derivative of 4t, that is with respect to t, is 4. So then, so we can simplify it. See, minus 4 divided by t square, I will write it as it is. So this divided by, I can make it into. So this becomes reciprocal, say, 1 by 4. Then this 4 get cancels, minus, say, 1 divided by, denominator I have t square. So minus 1 divided by t square. So in this way we can obtain the derivatives. Okay, these are all parametric functions. So the dependent variable and independent variable, see, dependent variable and independent variable both are expressed in the form of another variable t or theta. Such functions are called parametric functions, and such differentiation we call it as parametric differentiation. Okay. Okay, parametric differentiation. See here, I can write it another example here. Okay, find dy by dx. See, if x is equal to a into cos theta plus theta sin theta, then y is equal to a into sin theta minus this theta cos theta. Okay, see, find dy by dx if, so maybe this one is 9th, I think the number is 9. See, if x is equal to a into cos theta plus theta sin theta, another function y is equal to a into sin theta minus theta cos theta, we have to find the derivative. See, here also independent variable both are expressed in the form of another variable or parameter theta. So we have to differentiate both with respect to theta. So take up one by one here. Okay, so I will consider this. See, observe carefully here. X is equal to, see, a into cos theta plus, see, theta sin theta. Now I will differentiate with respect to theta. So what happens here on the left hand side? See, dx divided by d theta. See, a, I have to write it as it is. See, now it will be very important here. Derivative of cos theta is what? Minus sin theta. So I can write it as it is. See, then I have to differentiate theta sin theta. See, plus, I will write this plus as it is. Then for this, how do you differentiate? This is one function, this is another function. Theta into sin theta, product rule. So we have to use product rule. See, first function, second function. Observe carefully. For this, we have to use product rule. So after writing plus, I will use the product rule. So what is the derivative of theta sin theta with respect to theta? See, first function theta into, I am using the product rule for this. Derivative of sin theta, derivative of second function, derivative of sin theta is what? Cos theta, plus second function, that is sin theta, into derivative of theta with respect to theta is what? 1 over. So this is the product rule. Okay, I use the product rule. So then, see, plus sin theta minus sin theta, this gets cancels inside the bracket. Then a into, see, theta cos theta. So that is a theta cos theta. This is dx by d theta. So similarly, you take up this y. See, y is equal to a into sin theta minus theta cos theta. See, in the same way, we can differentiate this with respect to theta. Okay, so left hand side, no problem, you can write dy by d theta. See, a, I will write it as it is. Once again, derivative of sin theta is what? See, cos theta. Then write the minus sign here. See, what I have done here is, see, after writing plus sign, I have not written the bracket because not necessary, because plus is there. Here we cannot do like that. We have to write the bracket before applying the product rule. See, sign changes in the next step. Okay, after writing this minus, put the bracket because I will use product rule for this. Once again, as I done here. See, first function is what? Theta. Okay, theta. Into derivative of cos theta is what? Derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta. Plus second function is what? Cos theta. Into derivative of theta with respect to theta is what? 1. So this all these things inside the bracket. Okay, that's why I have written the bracket here. So all this is product rule. Okay, see, first function into derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta, that is negative, plus second function, write it as it is, into derivative of theta with respect to theta is 1. So then, so we can write a as it is outside, say cos theta. So I will remove this bracket now. See, minus into minus, it will be plus. So theta sin theta, then plus into minus minus cos theta. See here, after removing the bracket, this becomes plus. Minus into minus plus, theta sin theta, plus into minus minus, this cos theta. Then here, see, minus cos theta plus cos theta gets cancels. So a into, so theta, I will get theta sin theta. Okay, so in this step, we have to be very careful here. So this is the product rule. Here I want use the bracket. Here I have to use the bracket because sign changes here. So then what we want? We want dy by dx. So let me write it here. See, dy by dx is equal to dy by d theta divided by what? Dx by d theta. So that dy by d theta is this one. See, a theta sin theta divided by, then the dx by d theta is a theta cos theta. So okay, this a cancels, theta get cancelled, sin theta by cos theta is what? That is what? Tan theta. So our answer is tan theta. So this is a problem for 3 marks. So this is a very important problem here. So you can, I hope you will go through this video and you will solve all the problems which have been solved in this session. Okay, so let us continue to discuss about more concepts in the next class.